you think there is a need for trade and commerce and investment in Anambra State? At this point, do the people of Anambra State need an airport? Sorry,
clarification.
I'll come back to you because all the people need their own time.
Thank you very much. We need an airport. The type of airport we need is not an airport that will be built with $2 billion. I've never seen in the part of the world where an airport in a non-viable state will be built. Excuse me.
I will allow you
Listen to me.
no, so that it's not only one person speaking. So they also need to have the time to speak. Please go ahead.
If I am elected the governor of Anambra State, I'll get the airport working within 2 years. We don't need to use that volume of money. I'm talking in practical terms. We don't need to start building up the whole airport in one go. We can get the.
So what I will say will help correct what they are saying. They don't have information.
But they're wasting your time. No, these are their own perspectives. This is how they feel they can govern Anambra State.
I want to explain to them they don't have information.
You will have the time. You will have the time. I will give you the time to come back to this particular matter. It's important for the people of Anambra State.
Listen, in building an airport, I do not believe that we have to incur debt that our children are not going to be able to pay in the next 50 years. We will build an airport from the point of view of a businessman, of an ordinary household person who will do his job step by step and still get the airport working. We do not need to build the airport 1 day, 1 year, 2 years. But we could do them in piecemeal and get the airport working immediately. It's not difficult. It's only the wrong way, the equipment, all the equipments we need, then it will go. In 1986-87, I went to Niger State. I flew from Lagos to Niger State. It was an airstrip. They had a runway, but there was no house. It was all like thatched houses. But still, flights come there and people go. So we do not need that type of airport immediately, given the state of economy of this state. Therefore, I am submitting here that we need an airport, but we do not need an airport that will cost us $2.2 billion.
Can I provide information, please?
It will come to your time, please. Mr. Chidoraka, you are a former minister of this sector that you once administered. Do you think there is a need for an airport in Anambra State? Same question.
Okay, please, I want to quickly deal with the issue of infrastructure.
No, please, if you deal with the issue of airport first, then maybe you use the rest of the time.
So, for the airport, I think that the first thing everybody has to realize is that no state government owns airport. Airport is in the exclusive list of the federal government. Yes. Once a state government builds an airport, you hand it over to the federal government. Now, when I was Minister of Aviation, I got 3 airports from 3 state governments. The airports in Bauchi, in Jigawa, and in Kebbi. The 3 airports came to about 47 billion naira, and they are subject of various investigations for inflation. The governor wants to build an aerotropolis around the airport. So the question is, if we have investors who are ready to put $2 billion, which, by the way, $2 billion means you can buy AFAM generating plants, you can buy 6 of it. It means that you can build the 4 terminals with the Chinese loan of Enugu, of Abuja, Kano, Port Harcourt, and Lagos. It's costing us $500 million to build those 5 new terminals. So if we have $2 billion today, 720 billion naira. 720 billion naira is 5 times Anambra State budget. Please, can we invest it in making Oka and Onitsha livable cities? We can easily collect taxes from the people who live in those areas to pay back the businesses who are investing. We cannot invest 2 billion in a place where the triangle in Nigerian air traffic is Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt. I got an international airline to come to Enugu to fly international airport, and they said they can't. Trip origination from the southeast is abysmal, is low. I don't know where the traffic is going to come for this metropolis. If the governor wants to build a new capital in Umuleri, then he should tell us so. But it is not to hide under the airport to go and build a new capital. We should invest 720 billion naira in building.
So can I provide the information?
Just a moment. You were as a former minister. Yes. We know the potentialities of Anambra State as a commercial hub. Onitsha is not only a hub in Anambra State, is national because of what goes on in that place. You think that perhaps a cargo airport maybe out of place for Anambra State?
Not at all. I don't argue about a cargo airport. A cargo airport will actually be very nice for Anambra State. But the question is, which cargo? The cargo that comes into Nigeria from aviation, the cost of the cargo cannot pay for the cost of building a cargo airport today in Nigeria. How much cargo comes into Nigeria? What is the traffic analysis of the cargo? But building an airport in Anambra, which the license was given to Orient Petroleum, so they can go ahead and build a cargo airport if they like. But it will belong to the federal government of Nigeria. And the most important part is that Asaba is 15 minutes away. Nigerian Aviation Authority refused to grant license to Orient Petroleum when they wanted an airport. They were given a license because they said it was critical to their project. Because the state is surrounded by airports. There is a distance you need to have between two airports to create the viability, even for safety. So I believe, and I strongly think that what Anambra State needs is, if we decide to build a cargo airport or whatever airport, I think if we have a plan for any Erythropolis, please, we should use the money and develop our capital city.
All right.
Please let me
Thank
provide.
you. So you have just 30 seconds to respond to this.
The airport in question, Anambra is not putting a kobo, not one kobo. Secondly, it is being 3 partners are in the business: Sino-King of China, the Orient Petrol Resources Limited, Anambra State government. And we have 12, listen, my friend. We have 10%, we have 12% in the equity, and it's not only that they're investing in the airport, they're also investing in the refinery at Nsugbe. Why Nsugbe? The only area that the flood will not take from the oil field in Ezagulutu is in Nsugbe. So the oil coming there, they will process, and the ATK will go into the airport. So we're building a gas station, not only a simple airport, a cargo airport that you can imagine Lufthansa, British Airways coming to Mweri to take airport. Isn't that a powerful vision?
All right.
They have not seen what I'm saying.
Yes.
And it will be ready. They've started work, and it will be ready in 3 years.